Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Thanks, Luis. As we're getting ready for the weekend, and a lot of you are probably making plans, whether or not if you need to have plan B or go ahead and keep your scheduled plans. I'm letting you know, keep them. There's no chance of severe weather, no rain even. We're going to have a good weekend where it's not going to be extremely hot. It's not going to be too humid where you're going to unfortunately have to have, if you can't stand outside long enough, that's not one of those weekends. It's one of those weekends where you're going to be soaking in the sun. I want you to go out to our area lakes, of course, take a visit to Philpott Lake, Goose Point, those other beautiful dams around the area. Take a boat, go along the Smith River, whatever you're going to do, go out and enjoy it. It's going to feel comfortable. It's going to feel real nice. And we're not going to have any severe weather, like I said, for the next few days anyway. So for the rest of today, we want to warn you, there could be possibly another chance of a stray shower, possibly overnight. But other than that, I'm not expecting any major extreme severe weather outbreaks. Any storms that do develop, and if they do develop, will most likely contain gusty winds and some hail with anything that does move across our area tonight. So right now, we're going to begin to see the mix of sun and clouds continue over this evening. As you see, our temperature staying in the 70s overnight tonight. We're going to stay right around there, right around the midnight hour. And then again, we'll overnight lows regionally will be staying in the mid to low 60s for many of our area lows tonight. So again, that stray shower is possible. I'm not going to be rolling that out saying it's zero. So if you do get a little bit of rain, just keep that in mind. We could see maybe a shower or two here or there, but other than that, things are going to remain quite mild and a little muggy out there. But you will notice a difference as you make your way out and about for your Friday. As you're getting your weekend started, you see our area temperatures low 80s, low and upper 70s for our friends in Rocky Mount, Ferrum, towards Medicine. That's the town I'm trying to get to. If you have not had a chance to get out and enjoy a weekend, I want to advise you to go up towards Medicine, Levers Leap. Do be mindful of the construction that is happening on 57 in Medicine and parts of Patrick Springs. That construction is going along Levers Leap. So if you do have to take that route, or if you have been detoured, as you know, that's something to keep that in mind. They do have that construction going on for the next couple of years or two. That is hopefully be wrapped up by the end of 2024. So for those of you who live along Patrick County, up towards Medicine or Levers Leap, just be mindful of that, be mindful of that. But again, go down through parts of Stewart and Floyd. I promise you there is some little hidden gems in parts of Patrick County. But if you're going to be sticking around the area, around Martinsville, again, the Smith River Sports Complex is a good way to get out and do some walking, take the dogs out, and take advantage of the weekend. There's nothing to be complaining about. I really don't have much to say. I would be happy to end this forecast right now, but my producer tonight is telling me I have about another 4 more minutes to go. So I got to make sure I have enough time to allocate, to manage to get the weather forecast in and a set block. So for your Friday, again, Martinsville, Henry County, anywhere in our surrounding communities, just take advantage of it. It's going to feel real nice out there. So other than that, we're going to see lots of sunshine, just a breezy, there's going to be a northwest breeze out there. So that'll be something very noticeable as you're going to be out and about. And again, not going to be that southerly flow like we've been seeing over the last couple of days, because as you know, that southerly flow brings in the humidity, and then it's just so downright oppressive out there. You almost cut the air with a knife. You just alliterate a term. It's letting you know how thick the humidity and air has been this week. So I promised you, like I said, I would end the forecast now, but I've got to make sure I have enough airtime to allocate our 30 minutes of our newscast here. By the way, we're the Martinsville, Henry County's only daily newscast. For those of you who didn't know that, if you're new around here, I'm Dustin Staples, by the way. I don't think I even said my name. If you're watching us in Chatham Moss Cable or here around, the United States, across parts of Virginia even, we have viewers everywhere watching us, streaming us on our Facebook page at BTW21. And of course, our friends here on cable channel 21, you're locally watching us from Martinsville, Henry County. We appreciate your support too. For Saturday, nothing to complain about. Lots of sunshine. I will say, do have the sunscreen here with you, because our sun rays and our sun time now, we're getting our lengthier days in the afternoon as we have now started this meteorological summer. But summer doesn't officially begin until June 21st. So roughly 3 weeks or so will be the unofficial start of summer, which, by the way, that is Father's Day and another few other holidays I know in between that weekend. I believe it's the Juneteenth weekend. Of course, that falls on Father's Day. That's June the 19th. So anyway, so if you have any plans for that coming up in a couple of weeks, just keep in mind that get your gifts, because that will sneak up on you just in case. If you don't know when that day is, again, that is June 19th is Father's Day. June 21st is the start of astronomical summer. Okay, moving on to the weekend. Again, lots of sunshine, i.e. sunblock. Keep that in mind. Same story on Sunday. Another to be complaining about. Low humidity, gorgeous conditions are going to be out and about. Shania is telling me to start wrapping things up here. Hold on, I'm getting there, Shania. She's back there in the control room. Does a phenomenal job. Shout out to you, by the way. We're just so thrilled to have her. She is coming up on her 1 year mark. She's been with us here, coming up on 1 year this month, I believe it is. So, and keep it up, everybody out there. Anyway, lots of sunshine. We are just continuing to blossom over the next few days. I really have nothing to be complaining about with the weather department, as our lows are going to be from the 50s and low 60s. Humidity will not going to be a factor on next week. Talk about the dew point factors. That'll be a graphic that I'll be coming back next week. As you remember, I typically have the dew point, which is the amount of moisture that's available in the atmosphere, and it gives us our feels-like temperatures. And once you have relative humidity in our dew points, when you get 100%, that's a lot of times you get fog that develops. So we may see some patchy fog overnight tonight, but I'm not expecting anything widespread. So you know your areas out there and about. Just keep that in mind as you're driving across many of our roadways as well. So hurricane update, keep in mind we're still watching that tropical development during the weekend. They may have a tropical storm or depression. It'll be Alex. So if you see some posts going out on my Facebook page, that's Dustin Staples, or that's facebook.com/BTW21. You can see that down at the lower third. You can go check that out both on Facebook and Instagram. I'll be always updating our weather forecast on that as well. Alrighty, that's enough of my time here for you. One more recap. Lots of sunshine over the next several days. Low humidity. Again, that stray shower is possible tonight, but I'm not expecting any chance of strong to severe weather. Stay tuned. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. We have a lot more great local programming coming up next.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.